I'm making this video to try to demonstrate the problems I'm having with my Yeswelder TIG-250. I used it for, probably about between 15-20 hours on some steel, and then I've done a few sample beads of aluminum. And then after taking a break, I came back to turn the machine on, and when I tried to start the arc with the TIG gun, the high frequency arc would start, but there would be no high current to actually melt the metal or create any heat. And so then I checked for continuity with the ground clamp using my meter, and the continuity was fine. I don't know if you can. And it still is fine. So the ground clamp wasn't the problem. I went through redid the connection here, checked that my tungsten was clean all the way through, so it made good contact in my glass lens collet, and it did. So I knew that wasn't the issue. So I tried a couple more times, and then the last time I tried it, the machine flashed an E3 here, and I heard a loud pop and smelled smoke, so I knew something was wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and try to turn the machine on again and go through the settings and try to start an arc, but I don't know what's going to happen. So anyway, I have it plugged into my 240 circuit. And now I'm going to switch the machine on, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's see, it's set at 131 amps. I'm going to put it on DC. I got a piece of steel there. It's on DC TIG. I'm going to set it at 130 amps. See, I don't need any downslope. I'm going to put on 6 seconds of post flow. No, wait a minute. No, that's 6 amps. No, it's 5.5 seconds of post flow. I'll put 6 seconds for steel. The 2.4 tungsten, see, start, 0.3 seconds of pre-flow, 5 amp starts. I'm going to up that. I had been using a pedal, so I took the pedal off to simplify things, starting the arc. See, we have 18, a slope up. I don't really need a slope up. See, so anyway, there's our settings. And now I'm going to try to start an arc.
And I'm not even getting a high frequency current now. I'm even trying to drag the tungsten.
Get nothing. So, that's what it did, other than, like I said, at one point it did flash an E3. I heard a loud pop. It was unmistakably an arc snap inside the machine, and then there was a little bit of smoke, and smell came out of it. So something definitely wrong inside the machine. While making this video, I'm going to critique a couple things. Overall, I'm really happy with the machine. First, let me turn this off. But the pedal itself, the way it's been working for me is really only as an on-off switch. I don't know. I can't feather down the amps. I've used some ESAB and Miller machines, Miller pedals before, and I was able to have quite a bit better control over the amps. It really feels like all I have is either on or off, which honestly for 95% of what I'm doing, that's fine. It isn't a deal breaker. I still need to have the pedal there. I don't like to use the button. It's really inconvenient to have to push the button when you're welding. So yeah, that's just one critique about that. Maybe there's something wrong with my pedal, or I don't know why I can't seem to feather it off. It actually feels kind of funny in there. Maybe it needs to be looked at. There's like a pop or something where it just seems to go all at once. And the cable itself for the pedal has these strain relief things on it, or the way it attaches to the insulation. They both failed within like an hour of having the pedal on, which isn't a huge deal. I'll probably just fix it with some heat shrink tubing. It isn't a big deal, it's just that. If I let that go, it's obviously going to break the wires and cause a problem. Then I'm going to need a cable. So that's just a critique about that. Also, another thing, the ground clamp. I really like the ground clamp, but the connection here from the cable to the ground clamp is just a set screw, and this is aluminum wire inside of here, and it failed twice, and I was cutting it down. I was cutting it down and stripping away insulation and redoing it, and then I finally just decided I had a copper lug, and I crimped it to the outside of the aluminum, and then the set screw works, and I didn't have any problems after that. But something that you need to address if you're using this kind of clamp on aluminum wire, you need to do something, because that's not going to work long term. Anyway, any help you can give me on the machine? I would like to have the machine worked really pretty good while I had it working, and I definitely would like to have it working. So if you can help me with that, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.